opt for private jet to avoid getting left out in Minnesota cold. Bloomington, Minnesota. Minneapolis has many charms, but with Super Bowl week temperatures as low as -7 degrees, some visitors are in no mood to stick around to discover them. The biggest boom market for the big game revolves around ways to help wealthy fans get in and out of town as soon as possible after the New England Patriots and the Philadelphia Eagles do battle Sunday. Flying in style via private jet is the easiest way to ensure a swift exit, and local airfields are bracing for a spike in traffic. It is anticipated that there will be more private jet travel for this year's game than any other Super Bowl, with more than 1,500 planes expected over the next few days, according to local aviation officials. "I love the Super Bowl," said California investor Mark Walford, a regular Super Bowl attendee. "I don't love minus temperatures." Walford is due to arrive Sunday morning and hopes to be back in the skies shortly after the game. Likewise, celebrities such as Patriots fan Mark Walford are looking to get in, watch the game, then get out, and private jet carriers are getting creative to get ahead of the competition. Magellan Jets, based in Boston, is trying to tap into the emotion of the Super Bowl's atmosphere from the moment their customers step on the plane. Tom Brady's mastery of the comeback can be traced back to his Michigan days. Some Vikings fans don't sound thrilled to see Eagles fans in town for Super Bowl. Magellan's president, Anthony Tivnan, said one of his firm's offerings is a tailgate in the sky, complete with interior decoration decked out in team colors. For most people it is not very often that your team is going to go to the Super Bowl, Tivnan said. It could be a once-in-a-lifetime experience for some fans and we want it to feel that way. In some cases we are flying in family and friends of the players, so we want to create that special feeling and emotion tied to that trip. A Magellan trip from Boston to Minneapolis and back to Boston ranges from $45,000 to $60,000 for 6 people, depending on the size of the plane. The company also partners with events firms to offer complete packages, starting at $16,000 per person, that include premium seating and hospitality at the Super Bowl plus luxury ground transportation. Some visitors will barely have to set foot outside. A lot of people are looking to get in late, and get out early, Tivnan added. As a result, local airfields are operating at full capacity. Most commercial flights come into Minneapolis-St. Paul International Airport, while 3 smaller airfields will handle much of the private planes. Saturday is when we will see a bump, Kurt Mara, ANFA traffic management officer, told the St. Paul Pioneer Press. But Sunday is when there's the mass arrival. Despite many Super Bowl visitors opting for shorter stays than in previous years, there still has been plenty of opportunity for homeowners to profit by renting their properties. The Minneapolis-St. Paul area has around 40,000 hotel rooms, leaving many travelers to look at other options, such as Airbnb. "I rented my place online and it was snapped up in less than 24 hours, said Chris Samuels, whose apartment went for just over $200 a night. That is perhaps no surprise, given that hotel room prices spiked at around $800 per night in downtown, combined with significant hikes in food and beverage prices. Ike's Food and Cocktails, a downtown restaurant, attempted to charge $36 for a serving of guacamole and chips. It later claimed the price had been printed in error, and, in an inspired piece of marketing, offered a free serving of guacamole to any visitors who reference Guacgate 2018. Parking spots near downtown that typically cost around $10 are going for $65, and many bars have increased their drink prices by at least $1. Eagles fan Tony Abbott has a story on that. "Minnesota is still bitter at us because we beat the Vikings," Abbott said, referencing the NFC Championship game. "I feel like they switch the signs out whenever they see an Eagles fan coming and double the price." Follow Rogers on Twitter at RogersJournoPhotos. Super Bowl 2018 Minnesota attractions.